Hello foodies, today we are going to be heading to South India with these delicious bun parathas. We are going to be serving these up with curry chicken gizzards and Irish potatoes. Normally in Trinidad we make parathas which we call bus up shot, but today we are going to be doing it a little bit differently. So to start off the recipe, I am mixing my wet ingredients. I'm adding lukewarm water and lukewarm milk, salt, sugar, and we are adding 1 egg, but you can substitute this for baking soda. Mix this up until it's nice and pale yellow. If you check in the description box, you'll be able to find the full recipe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So this is done. Now we're going to add this to our dry ingredients. We want to mix the flour, create a nice well in the center, and now we are adding our liquid to it. And you want to mix this until the gluten is formed properly. The gluten has to be mixed well and formed properly because we are going to be making this very thin on our countertop. This is going to take a while to mix, but you want to make sure that you mix it properly, and you want to mix it on your countertop as well to finish it off. And this is about done. Now we're going to let it rest. We are adding some olive oil. You can use regular oil, but olive oil is a healthier option. Add some oil on top, and you want to coat the dough nicely into this oil and allow it to sit and let the gluten strands relax. Cover it over and we'll leave this here for about 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Let's check it. So now it's ready. If I poke my finger in here, you will see that it's sinking and it's giving a nice pushback, and that's what you want. We're going to take this out on our countertop and let's divide it into 8 dough balls. Very soon I'll be doing a recipe for Trinidad parathas. Make sure that the dough balls are nice and equally divided. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. Coat each dough ball in the oil and place them in your bowl. Make sure that you are completely saturating all the dough balls because we don't want them to stick together. We want some nice layers, and all of this will help with the layering. Move them around to make sure that they don't stick and they have enough oil on them. Let's cover this up and leave it to sit here for another 10 to 15 minutes. This is now ready. As you can see, they are all moving around nicely and they are not sticking together, so that's what you want. So let's roll out our dough balls. Pour some oil on the countertop. I know we are using a lot of oil in this recipe, but the recipe calls for a lot of oil. I am rolling out my dough ahead of time to start stretching it out. I am not a roti professional. I won't be flipping it up and down my countertop because I am not a roti professional. So you want to use your oiled hand and spread everything out until it's nice and see-through. If you look on my countertop, you will be able to see through my countertop the white. I'm using my pizza cutter and create some gaps in the dough. There are other ways to do this as well. You could cut the entire dough all the way out and use the strips, but this works fine for me. If you want thinner layers, you could cut it as fine as spaghetti. Roll each side up. Make sure that your hands are nicely greased and your countertop is always greased because the dough will tear. The oil helps to stretch out everything and stretch out the gluten. Wrap it around your hands and create the bun. And there you have it, our 8 bun parattas. Now let's give these a gentle press before we add them to our tawa. My countertop is still saturated with oil, and that's what you want. It's going to be much easier if you do it like this. So all 8 buns are ready and time to cook them. Now let's head over to our stove and cook. Add a little bit more oil to your tawa and distribute the oil. Grease the tawa quite well. And I know I am saying oil, oil, oil. Yes, the recipe calls for a lot of oil. But I can guarantee you that this recipe is absolutely delicious and it's worth a try. Place about 4 buns on the tawa because you want them to be in the direct heat. And you're going to flip it after about 4 minutes on each side. Once your bottom is nice and golden brown, you want to flip it. And I'm going to be flipping these for quite a while because I want the center to be cooked properly. These don't have baking powder or baking soda in them. We are using eggs. Keep flipping it over and eventually the center will cook. In total, I have flipped these for about 6 times to make sure that they are cooked properly. If you enjoyed this recipe, drop a comment in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell that you will never miss any of my videos. And here you have it, bun paratha. I'm just clapping my bun parattas to distribute the layers and we're good to go. So here you have it, bun parattas. As I said before, I am serving these up with curry chicken gizzards and Irish potatoes. Thank you for joining. See you on another good day for another great recipe. Bye for now.